Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gail, and I am the CIRS Lioness. CIRS because I have chronic inflammatory response syndrome, and lioness because I'm also a carnivore. But before we get started, let's get one thing out of the way. I am not a doctor. Nothing I say should be taken as medical advice. Okay, admit it. You went back and worked that out in your own head, even though I clearly said what it says. So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to my channel and what my goals are for this channel, and give you a little bit of background on me and my CIRS journey and my carnivore journey. I first got CIRS 40 years ago. Nobody knew anything about it then at that time, of course, but for an unknown reason, I suddenly came down with reactive arthritis, which is autoimmune. And it virtually came out of nowhere. There was just no apparent reason for it. But I can go into more detail on that later. Anyway, it was very severe, very painful, and it did go away, but it left me not quite whole and healthy again. I was very functional for many years. And I did go through some painful times with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, other things that were just never right. And then 10 years ago, my reactive arthritis came back, and it's never gone away. It's not completely. It diminished over time again. And then 5 years ago, right after moving into my current home, it came back again. And it was a little bit worse this time when it came back. And again, it diminished over time. But all of these years, I kept trying to find something that would help that was non-pharmaceutical. So I was a vegetarian for many years. I tried to be a vegan, gave up on all of it and just ate crap for a while. And then it was about 2 years ago that I first learned about the carnivore diet. And I can talk about events leading up to that in another video. But I started carnivore in earnest in April of 2022. And I've been pretty clean at it most of the time. I'm not going to say I've been perfect at it, but I've been clean at it most of the time. And I mostly eat just beef, butter, bacon, and eggs most of the time too. Occasionally have some chicken and fish. So anyway, I wanted to be another voice in the community, sharing both a CIRS journey and a carnivore journey at the same time. There are a few others. The gals at the CIRS Group podcast, they're both carnivores too. And of course, Judy Cho, from whom I learned about CIRS, is also carnivore. And there's many more in the carnivore space that have CIRS, and there's quite a few in the CIRS space that are carnivores. But not too many of them are on YouTube. And so I wanted to be another voice out here in the community to share my story. And that's what this channel is about. It's about sharing my journey. I'm not going to be sharing medical advice because I don't do that. I'm not a doctor. But I can share my journey and the things that I am dealing with and where I'm at. So if you'll like, subscribe, share, anybody who suffers from chronic disease, they could have CIRS. You can find out very easily. There's a test you can take online. It's called the VCS test, Visual Contrast Sensitivity. There's a free one at vcstest.com, and there's another one, costs about $15 at survivingmold.com. So this is pretty much how I want my videos to go. other than I would like to say that I don't want to be just another talking face. As much as I love all my favorite talking faces out there, I'd like to, have some more interest, have some more things to do that I can show you, because I want to show how people with CIRS, especially carnivores with CIRS, can just live a real life and not have to be secluded and shut up and hiding away from the world because of their pain or their illness, or fearing they might contact a biotoxin when they're not done with their treatment or whatever treatment that they're going through at the time. I'll talk more about my treatment and what I'm doing in another video. But right now, I just wanted to welcome you to my channel, let you know where I'm going with it, and let you know where you'll see me. So sometimes you might see me here. Probably most of the time you'll see me here. But then sometimes you'll see me here, because you never know when I might get a thought and have to go do something else. On nice mornings, you'll see me here. Or you might see me here. And with any luck, you'll see me out here more. But if you should happen to see me here, please call 911. So come along with me on my journey. And remember, CIRS doesn't just stand for Chronic Inflammatory Response Syndrome. It also stands for Christ is our Savior. So that's all I've got for this video. I hope you will join me on the next one, and you'll be seeing me there.